is God's will that all men be saved. Every time you show up, it is that his will be done. Are we together now? So if the sick are healed, it's more than just a verification that a man is anointed. It is that his will has come to pass. If God gives you revelatory power as a man of God, and you now use it to open people up, enlighten them, bring them to an understanding like I'm bringing to you now. Are you seeing that now? Once your heart is committed, listen, it is one of the greatest secrets I learned in my walk of power with God. The moment your heart becomes pegged at making the will of God to be manifest through your life, you have truly entered a realm of genuine power, economic power, power manifesting as influence, power for signs and wonders. Are we learning now? So many believers desire power without authority. God, just give me power. I don't know you. I don't care about you. I hear that you can give men things that make, and God says no. The possibilities of the flesh in your life are too many to give you power unsupervised. That is why he connected the power to your yieldedness. Look at me, please. Are we learning? Spiritual power is tied to the yieldedness of the individual. The degree to which you are yielded is what is responsible for the increase of power, because that means that you are ready to subscribe to authority and to walk within jurisdiction. So when two people come and stand here and manifest different possibilities, it is not because it's a different God. Are we together? It is a reflection. Our differences, even in administering spiritual power, is a product of our yieldedness. Yieldedness. Someone can pray for someone on a wheelchair and nothing happens, and another person may not even pray and then he rises up from the wheelchair. The difference is that degree of power, that degree of presence, which is a measure of the degree of yieldedness. Who is learning tonight? Hallelujah. Are you seeing that it is safe for many Christians to not have power? That God's refusing to give certain people power is an act of his mercy for your sake. Because the possibilities that are locked up within them, they will be a disaster to his program and even to your health if they have access to power without an understanding of authority. Today, America and Europe, with all due respect, are battling a violation of this principle, giving people access to power, whether as guns, are we together, whether as the right to execute their will without authority. It will always produce disaster economically, politically, when you give people power and then do not give them authority. I know someone who bought a car for Uber, Bolt, Uber, and then gave this guy to help him. After many months, the person did not bring any money. He will give a flimsy excuse, the tire spoiled, this one spoiled, and the man decided to buy something, I can't remember the name, a tracker. That's authority now. It will force that driver to behave. So the driver must be yielding returns, not because he's a good man, but now he has been forced by a system called a tracker. Are we together? Can I tell you, you know how powerful you are in this kingdom to the degree to which you are constrained by authority. You see, independence in our world is proof of maturity, the degree to which you do not need anybody. However, reverse is the case in the spirit, that the ones who are powerful and mighty are the ones who are constrained by authority. So the centurion said, I am a man under authority, and on account of that I have soldiers under me. Are we together? I say to one, go, and he goeth, to another, come, and he cometh. And he said, Jesus, speak the word only. You need not come to my house, because I know you are a man under authority. I know the law of authority, because you became a man. Jesus only manifested authority when he became a man. I told you, God does not have authority But when God became a man, he had to submit to the authority system too. That was why, as a reward for his submission, God highly exalted him. Are we together now? And gave him a name that is above every other name, and gave him, and gave him, and gave him, and gave him, because he submitted, and gave him.